Hi, I'm reading from my book Färjan, The Ferry in English by me, Tomas Berglund. And we are on the 15th episode now. The tremors are there, but most recently at the last chess match with the Colombians, I noticed it. I started to hiccup in my movements. I looked like a robot with hiccups. I was not a good representative of my home country or my hometown. I was the weak link, the one who broke. When I told them that I am bipolar, it was like the room went silent. They have never come back to the club. I heard Staffan joke about no cocaine, no cocaine. I never said a word about cocaine or drugs. They are probably awfully tired to talk about cocaine. I don't know. I took it as that they were political refugees, that they are in opposition to the current government and have to flee because of that. It's a good thing that we accept them. Where else are they going to go? This was something that just came to me in a kind of a revelation. Elspin, Jens, the chess club, surely I had heard something about the chess club. I think I just called Jens, and then he guided me on. It was on Thursdays, and then more people came in, one by one. It's strange that the people you got to know from the beginning are not the same as the people who are still there after a while. Not everyone has the same amount of time at different times of the year. Someone is building or renovating their house. Each person should get the fair share of time. Children who need their attention. But there's a good cohesion. You can tell that the older ones have known each other for a very long time. I sometimes feel a bit like a spy at Elspin's chess club. Partly I've been in Peter's chess club, so I should know some players that I lost long time ago. I'm not known for being careless, but I can't possibly remember everyone and everything about everyone. I was 14 years old. At the time I used to remember which openings I played and all the opening theory I had learned. I remember the game that I played for a whole day, maybe a whole week. Now I don't remember anything. I'm a pale image of my former self. I was a chess player, and now I'm trying to be the chess player I once was, without succeeding. Then there's a reason why I joined Elspin Chess Club. The main reason was that I registered with Älvsbyn municipality after I moved to Sunderbyn, from Sunderbyn. Actually, without thinking about it, I became a resident of Älvsbyn, and Älvsbyn municipality has helped me a lot. I have been given so-called transitional apartment. I have received employment and the house support and the leisure contact person, all four very important factors that have helped me back into society. For example, a garbage truck, I can condemn the fact that I live and breathe in the city. Sometimes, however, I think that the sound of other people is something that makes me feel good. The chess club feels like a new love. I've been in love with chess before, seriously. I was a younger version of myself then, a lot younger. I hadn't shed my skin that many times. I remember it coming to me when I was 14 years old, almost like a bolt from the blue. I could watch a game and fall in love. Up in the air, Fischer Burn, the game of the century. And I agree, it's beautiful. A 13-year-old boy shows such maturity and precision. Who was this Bobby Fischer, crazy or just incredibly talented? Or both? I want to know more. Max, after the chess club on Thursday, several players want to continue playing, but then Jens and Jan Håkan stick to the course that we should go and eat at Max. Actually a good opportunity to play a little more chess. But what can you do to get a hamburger in your stomach? We roll away from the Panzer Road and the candy store and so into town, and then we have to stand and order at the ordering machines. It works pretty well anyway. I usually want a soft drink, but you learn to order from the machine. I can't say anything about the people who eat at Max, nothing in general. There's usually a bunch of young people there, here and there. I'm so bad at looking at young people. I like to look away, like I'm not looking for any confrontation. They can sit and smile indecently or laugh when you look in their direction. It sometimes feels a bit boring and annoying. I prepare to avoid them. Then we have another group that's at Max, and they are slightly rounder, older ones, the kind who probably needs to move around. It's chess night tonight. I've promised to give the others a lift. I'll pick up Jan Håkan and Jens at 5:40 and 5:45 p.m. Then we'll go to the club. It's so 2 wonderful hours. Sometimes I'm in phase with my own brain. I play pretty well. I'm close to winning or even win a game. Sometimes things go well on several boards, but you just lose. The result isn't that good, but the feeling is all the better. The overall result is poor, but I can be pretty close to win here and there. As I said, chess black and white. It's black and white, 0 or 1, 1 or on or off, but there's a lot of room in between. By going back and forth, you learn what the other person's strengths and weaknesses are. It's incredibly educational to play against a good opponent or better opponent all the time. It's like you inherit each other's abilities. Sometimes you don't notice how you're improving. It might be someone standing on the sideline who sees it. Sometimes it doesn't matter, but the vast majority have the attitude to play better in their next game, to make a better opening, to get a better middle game, and play stronger end game. Everything can be improved to absurdum. Better, better, better. Johannes and I have never played chess against each other. He might be really good. He asked me a little bit about chess and the chess club, but we have never gone so far as to offer to him come along. He could very well join in. He really has interesting and profound thoughts on many things. If he focuses on chess, he could probably really good. I think so. I have bipolar disorder. Jens is also bipolar, and Jan Håkan is schizophrenic. Johannes is at least as normal as the rest of us. The chess club in Älvsbyn does not have its own premises. As it is now, we gather in a coffee room on the upper floor of the Panzer Road. The doors down in the entrance lock themselves, so we have a wireless doorbell that we hang out by the entrance, and then music starts playing when someone presses the button. Clever, but there are usually a bit too many of us. We have to get tables from the coffee room downstairs. It's uncommon for there to be 10 to 12 of us. I think there are 4 tables in the coffee room. That makes 8 people. If there are 12 of us, then we have to get 2 extra. The whole thing is that it's such a wonderful group that gets together. There are several talented older players. You learn from each other. The older ones are happy about us younger ones. I'm almost 50 years old. Through the chess club, I get the chance to know different people in Boden, people I wouldn't meet otherwise. I run into some when I've been shopping for food at Willys, but there are still few of them. I only see most of them at the chess club. That's a good thing in itself. It's a limited amount of socializing. We have Eskil, who is an international master. He's really on his own level. He wins basically everything he plays. Stefan is from Russia and he is really good. I've never won a game against him. We've maybe played a match with a draw since I joined the club. It's like there is a level difference between me and some players. What we do when we get to the club is that we count how many have come. It's always best if we are an even number of players, and then we create a tournament. If there is an odd number, someone gets a so-called free round. You simply skip playing that round, and then everyone plays against each other in the tournament. You check who is playing white and black on the different tables. It's according to a given list on a piece of paper that the game leader reads out. If there are 12 players, we usually face the other 11. Then it's over. Most most often we play blitz 5 against 5 minutes. However, Jens usually gets handicapped, so we play 7 against 3 minutes with him. He gets 7 minutes. Actually, I would also need a time handicap. The other players are probably so sharp compared to me. But I just keep going. 5 against 5. It's simple and good. Why is it 5 against 5? I don't know. It just feels like a suitable length of the game. It's called blitz chess. If you play 15-minute each, it's usually called rapid chess. If it's more than an hour, then you usually talk about playing a long game. If you play 1 minute against 1 minute, it's usually called bullet. That's where it gets tricky. I've never played bullet, but you don't have to think too much about each move. It just happens. Eskil has organized 2 tournaments this winter. I don't know what the financing looks like. I don't think it has cost anything, and that's a bit strange. It should cost to rent the venue, but I don't know. We have been almost 40 people who have participated in the various tournaments. It has been held at Älvsbyn Bridge Club. There are just over 40 seats there. You can usually buy coffee and snacks. It has been a question of rapid chess, 15 minutes against 15 minutes. It's possible that there has been an increment or a few seconds, that you can add a few seconds for each move. Chess players have come to these tournaments from all over the county and from Västerbotten. There is a young guy who I think is about to graduate from high school. We call him Ragnar. He is really good and nice, smart and talented. He gives his soul to chess. I think it is interesting to follow him, the little I am told. I understand that he probably goes both to Peter Chess Club and Älvsbyn Chess Club. He plays a lot online too. Most of it is probably done online. I don't know what rating he plays at, but he's really good. What I like most probably that he is nice and humble. He treats other people with respect even if they are not at the same level as him. There's something about Ragnar that draws me to him, something that interests me. I can't quite put my finger on it. I think it's how he treats the fellow man. Ragnar could have been short-tempered or sarcastic. He's good that he could be tricky. Tricky is a good word. He could be tricky, but he is not. He chooses a humble line. He doesn't try to make himself funny at the expense of his opponent. Really not. His goal is for everyone to have the best possible time, instead of him winning points. I like Ragnar's way of treating people that he surrounds himself with, carefully, humbly, kindly. This may say something about me as a person. Chess is a brutal game. Whoever is better can gradually outplay the other player step by step. The faster the better. A small advantage can turn into a big and clear difference. Sometimes the game feels explosive. Out of nowhere comes a clear win. Suddenly everyone involved can see that you are on the verge of winning or losing. There was a small difference there, and then there was a difference here. And you can clearly and easily see a win after the next move. There is no point in continuing. The other player is on the verge of winning. There is no escape. Next chapter: strength training. I have had several successful strength training periods in my life, from the time I was in the first year of high school and trained with Helmer at Body Center, to the time that I was in the third year of high school and trained with Helmer and Stell in the school gym. There were many girls there peeking at our young bodies. I was so simple that the muscle it was so simple that the muscle spoke. If there was anything you wanted, it was a well trained body, a muscular body. There was nothing better. That was the reason I met my first girlfriend. She had seen me come and run bare chested at the gymnastics. Then it must have said click. I remember I had taken off my t-shirt. Tomorrow I will start working out at the gym again. Oh my, I will bring out workout clothes with me and change it in the gym. It doesn't have to be more advanced than that. Why should I think so complicated and troublesome? Sitting in shorts in the old car on the way to the gym. Instead, bring a change of clothes and change there. Warm and nice. There are no problems with that. I will train with every fiber of my body, with every fiber of my muscles. Train, and it will feel so good afterwards. Life will no longer contain any worries. Everything will gray will turn into white and black. I get the idea to get the gym membership in October. I think I had better been feeling more energetic for a few days and decided. I looked at the different gyms in Älvsbyn, but then I fell for this particular gym. It felt like it was a place where not many people go to show off. You're there to do strength training, and I think it is. It's a bit run down, but the weights are there and the people are nice. The price was totally okay. I think I paid 2,500 Swedish kronor for an annual membership. Now all I have to do is get to the gym. I don't know why it feels so hard. I don't have to. Maybe that's the problem. My idea is that I will find a good balance with diet, cardio, and strength training. But I'm a little lagging when it comes to diet and fitness. And of course, I'm lagging with strength training. But it will work out. It will work out. It's cold winter. It takes a while to lock yourself in a basement with mirrors and lift weights, but it would be good for me. I know that. Once I start, it will be easier. Eventually, my body will scream for exercise. It will work itself out. I know that it will work itself out. Just give me some time, a few days, and we'll solve the problem in a few days. Johannes is not doing weight training, not what he has said anyway. I don't think of weight training when I see Johannes' appearance. I haven't said much, but Johannes is quite tall and elongated. He has put on a little weight, but when I think of him and his body, I think of a long, elongated bird. It's like Johannes' nose could have been a beak, a curved structure. Birdie, birdie, num num, birdie, num num. Two long legs straight down, the plumage hanging down the sides, almost folded forward. I think of a bird, but I don't really know what kind it is. A great horned owl with a shorter beak. The great horned owl looks like a bird. When I decided to start strength training again, I thought about what kind of place I would feel most comfortable being in. And then I actually thought that I wanted to be in somewhat secluded place. Once upon a time when I trained in Peter, I was in what was the indoor gym at the time that led some girls starting to ask if I was going out for the weekend and so on. It was like becoming a magnet, but I looked very good at the time. I have never been so strength trained. I have played squash and floorball and football after that, but with muscles I thought I would choose a gym, but the only thing is the gym. Of course, you never know. That was the 15th episode.